but not the mics. Welcome everybody.
Oh,
Okay, dude, this guy. Welcome everybody. My name is Ari, and I'm joined by our very own Chantel, as I'll be
Chanel.
offering you guys
Huh.
Chanel,
Yeah,
Chanel
yeah, yeah.
back in the building. But
Right.
yeah, besides that awkward this little start and intro, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How about you?
I am curious because I've just been told the names and it's still ringing in my head. So I'm kind of a new viewer. I haven't really seen much of the tournament so far. So I'm hoping to see a spectacle. But what about you? Which team here between these two has your vote?
I'm gonna say OTM, but both teams have really good players, so I think it's gonna be a really interesting match.
Oh, okay. Interesting players. Anybody you have a crush on?
Duck. Hi, Duck.
Who?
Duck, Duck, Duck. She's so pretty.
Okay.
Oh
Okay. I couldn't I
my
actually
god, they're
didn't think
actually
you would
doing the
answer that. Wait, is it a
4v4.
4v4?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing a 4v4. No jungler, no roamer. We'll have to wait and see. What is the most useless position you think, like, what's the one position that's not needed in the game since these guys are going in a
honestly, it's
4v4?
hard to decide. Like, I myself have been in a 4v5, and we always just leave the roam position opened, and we covered like jungle, EXP lane, mid lane, and gold lane. So I feel like that's what they're probably gonna do.
Okay. Now I just want to see a bit of knowledge, or rather, I want to see if you have knowledge in terms of like the draft phase. What do you think both these teams might go for here? Or what do you think is viable at the moment?
I think they're probably gonna go for heroes that are really good late game, and yeah, I don't know if they're gonna. I don't actually. I'm not really sure. Let's just see. I guess
And for everybody who's confused
the
at home, this is just like a preview. Yeah, I'm sure they're probably gonna restart. This is just a preview. But since we have the lovely Chanel, we just want to hear her wisdom of the game. Band out the high-lows. Have you okay, what role do you play rather? Let me start there.
I play roam, so honestly, I understand the Hylos fan. He's really annoying, and he's so tanky. So it's a reasonable ban along with the Zushin because she's really broken at the moment.
Okay, as well as the Zushin, but you've mentioned the high-lows and you've mentioned that you're a roam player. And
Yeah,
since you say he's way too tanky, I'll just assume that you're an Angela player.
I'm
Or
not
is
an
it like
Angela
Florid?
player. I play. Okay, wait. I'm a Camilla player, but I also I'm learning how to play more tanks. So I'm a Kofra player now.
Okay, okay. It seems as
You
though we have
literally
a
saw my
few
Kofra the other
decent
day.
amount of Camilla players. Sorry,
You saw my Kofra the other day in rank. So
what's your in-game name?
it's Isla. I told you.
What?
ISLA.
Oh, that's you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Wait,
oh,
hold
my
on. They
days,
took
my
they took
bad.
Lane and they took Saber and Hayabusa. How are you feeling about that?
Maybe we'll see a Link Angela, but probably not gonna go for Rome. I think all the teams are just gonna go for like, okay. I'm kind of
Is
surprised
it
that they
you?
actually picked the Terizla, because this is like a demo game or a demo draft at the moment, so you don't really want to give off your strategy. So picking off the Terizla as well as the Valentina, not trolling right now, you're just kind of giving off your strategy. But I do think the first three picks there are very, very good, especially the Ling. Um, with the back to front type of composition that you might want to take that into, as well as the Terizla, very strong EXP at the moment. A very dominant EXP. I don't really think there's a lot of heroes that the Terizla struggles against. So that's an advantage that's the advantage, and as well as the Valentina. Um, yeah, I just love the first three picks there. But as we said, this is like a demo draft, so I don't know if you want to give off um give off your game plan right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I'm waiting to see what they might go for here. Maybe they'll give off more information, and we might know what type of spectacle we're in treat for. But what do you think about the other team's draft? If I'm not mistaken, it's
I
GI.
Yes. Okay. So I think the Saber pick, they obviously took that for Ling, but I don't know if it's gonna work out that well for them. And they also wait, both teams are missing gold lane, so I feel this could be really interesting actually.
Yeah, it would have been interesting if we get to see it. But some really good skins are for sure here. Kind of shows us that people spend a lot of money in the game. Uh,
Rich people,
kind of makes
yeah.
me feel broke right now. Kind of makes me feel broke. Like I don't got the
Yeah,
skins.
same.
But what's your most impressive skin, by the way? Just a side
My
topic.
most impressive skin, let me think, man. It's probably my Linux Lucky Box skin that I got from the Aspirants event.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
don't have a lot of
Fancy,
skins, so
fancy.
that is not fancy, as you can
What
see
collector
here.
level are you on?
Like, yo, I'm not even sure, but it's like the one where you can have the thing, in the lobby, the gold flag thingy. It's not a flag, but um, I forgot what it's called, but it's pink.
I get you.
Yeah. Anyways,
I get you.
okay.
But it seems as though we were right about the assessment. Sorry, not gold. Romas are the most unnecessary in the game. It seems as though both these two
Yeah.
teams agree. It seems as though they'll go without a Roma. A bit of early game aggression from Rika here. What do you think about Rika mid, especially on the
Uh,
Saber?
it's interesting for sure. I wonder how that's gonna work out for him, because I just feel like OTM has the better lineup. Kind of. They have. Wait, no, do they? Yeah, they have Aramis, and they have the tankiness from Terizla, and they also have Valentina, who can steal Saber's ults, right?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, okay.
And still an alto too, but Loki taken really, really low here. But Virgil takes it back with the kill. But now we're seeing Fury engage onto Doug Teasy. Shadow skill, but oh my days, no. Tatis manages to flick out in time before dying there. That was wonderfully played by him. I actually thought that was going to be a kill, but in the bot lane, we are seeing a bit of a skirmish as well, as Virus seems to be winning out against the Lunox here. Um, that is more, that is likely, or that is the thing we're most likely to see, seeing how the Terizla is stronger before the level 4 thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just jamming, bro. I don't know.
No, no, no.
I'm just jamming. I literally can't see anything. Can you?
Yeah, I can. So, okay. Right now, the
What's happening?
game itches. They're taking turtle, right? And I don't think OTM is gonna
No, I'm
come through.
back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, they couldn't really go
No,
for
no.
it.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
What? Okay. I think
Now you
the
seem
link
like you're
pick
in the
was really
zone.
good. I'm liking the link pick here because he can just like fly around and help his teammates, which is gonna be really helpful.
Yeah. Now I'm seeing a Tempest of Blades, but Rika responds by using the ultimate. Doesn't have enough damage to take down Loki and does get killed in return for that. But now we're seeing the Ling fading onto the bot. Almost getting a kill onto the Lunox, but the Lunox manages to survive. But now Fury engaging back onto Virgil. That shadow kill almost getting Virgil, almost taking Virgil down, but he manages to survive. Maybe let's just see the items. I'm interested in seeing the items right now, just to see what both these two teams have in store for us. It seems as though Fury's
Um,
building that Fury hammer.
yeah.
Um, oh, days. Oh my days. Kind of shows how important Aroma is. The Lunox is not having a great time, but here Virgil uses the Tempest of Blades to try to escape, but oh, nice maneuvers. He does manage to escape that, but
Oh,
Rika
he,
flickers in.
yeah.
Flickers in, does manage to get the shutdown as well. But we've seen Fury forced to use that ultimate as a defense mechanism, as well as the shadows, just to get out from there. But right now, we are seeing a 2v1 there at the top lane with the Dragon Boy using the ultimate. I think it's just to zone them out. Nothing happens from that. But what are your thoughts on the game so far?
Um, Honestly, it's pretty interesting, but I think yeah, the game is wait, they're equal in goals, so it can really go any way. It just depends on how each team plays it. But I think OTM is kind of doing better so far, from what I've seen.
Oh, okay. I'm just realizing I don't think this is a demo. I don't think
Yeah,
this
it
is a demo
isn't.
draft. I don't think this is a demo. This is actual
It
game.
isn't. Yes.
So everybody, sorry about how the stream started and how the draft was casted. But it seems as though this is an actual serious game. These two teams will continue in a 4v4. Um, a very rare spectacle. But now we're seeing, oh, Loki forced to use that Black Dragon form, but all Fury engaging onto him, and he does manage to get the kill. Does use the Ogi Shadows, rather. I'm not sure if that's the proper name to get out of that before anything happens. Seems as though we're seeing a bit of a rotation from My, but now, oh, a penalty zone has been dropped down by the Terizla. Does manage to take down Rika. Tempest of Blaze used in retaliation. Doesn't manage to get a kill, but oh, the Terizla is taken really, really low. And that passive from My manages to kill or yeah, to take him down. But that during that skirmish, what's this team's name again? OTM managed
OTM.
to get a few hits. Yeah, I did manage to get it that time. They managed to get a few hits onto that turret. Unfortunately, they couldn't take it down. But the Linux is having a free time at the bot. But in the meantime, Fury just absolutely decimating Loki right now, managing to get the kill on at mid rather. So it's a very eventful game that we have here. I'm still I'm still kind of shocked about the Saber mid. What do you think about the Saber mid here? But
Okay,
oh,
now
Saber engaging
wow.
onto
Okay.
Virgil.
Okay.
Oh my days.
So it seems like Gabe itches are showing that yeah, they can do this. It's really interesting so far though.
That
I really okay,
yeah,
hold
that
up. Both of their
hmm?
drops are like kind of good. I really like the Feramis pick and the Valentina pick. It really just depends how they play it, honestly.
Yeah, but the thing about the Feramis is that you need your team to be clunked up. It doesn't really do that well on its lonesome. But oh, we're seeing Virus caught in a very bad
Oh
position. Three
my,
members engaging
yeah.
onto him. They do manage to take him down, but that brilliance used up by Loki doesn't save him, but does manage to buy enough time for Link to pop in. Virgil does manage to get the shutdown. Could it be a double kill? And it is, but he does get taken down in that skirmish. Did manage to get a shutdown, so it's relative value in that Rika looking and hunting, but Faramis manages to escape. What do you think about that skirmish we just saw right now?
Um, I, I think it was really good for Gabe Itches. The engage was kind of bad, and also it seems like Loki is getting picked off a lot, so hopefully we can see him playing more safe. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
he's getting
Yeah,
killed off a lot, and this might be another kill here. Rika
yeah.
is looking and does manage to find it, but he will be punished by Virgil. Virgil on a 5, 3, and 2 KDA. Starting to puff off. He has picked up that harsh clause. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. But right now we're seeing an invade onto the blue buff. I think, oh yes, Virgil did manage to get that blue buff. Was supposed to use retreat, both of them actually. And this looks like a free turtle for GI. This looks like a free turtle for GI. Um, I'm interested in hearing your opinion about the rotations that they're using right now.
I feel like their EXP laner is doing more. Like I can't explain it really well, but the Yuzhong is yeah, it's working really well for them right now. The gay bitches.
Yeah, the gay, the gay bitches it is.
Okay, should I just say GI?
Gay bitch,
I'm just gonna say GI.
gay bitch it is. It is. But in that skirmish, surprisingly, only two members to the side of GI went down, as opposed to only one from the side of OM.
OTM.
one trick magicians. One trick
Wait,
magicians.
one trick
Um,
magicians, yeah.
yeah, okay. It's a tongue it's a tongue
It
twister,
is,
isn't it?
right?
It's a very it's a big tongue twister. I think that's the reason why they chose it. Very well played by them, but just I want to talk about Loki right now. He's not really having the best game. Because everybody's just focusing him. He's basically a
Yeah.
walking buff for them right now. But oh, we're seeing the Tempest of Blades are being used up, but it seems as though Dragon Ball will survive. But in the meantime, Rika did manage to get a kill onto Virus, so that is a trade towards the side of GI, and it will not be traded back. Can that be considered as a tower dive? I think that's a tower dive, right? But
Um,
oh, we're seeing Lunox here.
oh my god, that is insane damage coming from Lunox.
Yep, that is the Lunox damage that just pops off in around this time. And I think I think Hayabusa. Oh, he didn't use his ult actually. He has his ult right now. Does engage onto Virgil, but not enough damage. But Rika,
Rika
he's
wants
looking,
him
he's
dead?
hunting, and he might find
Okay,
something. But we've seen Tempest of Blame being used
okay.
up defensively by Virgil. That's wonderfully played
Oh
by
my
him. But
god,
oh,
wow.
Rika says no. I will get my get back. Does manage to get the kill, but the TZ gets the kill back in trade. It seems as though GI are controlling the map right now. What do you think about
They're
that
doing
trade?
really good. Rika, he didn't back down. He was like, I want Ling. Ling will be mine. And he got it. That was really
Yeah,
good
very.
coming from him.
Yeah, it's as if Ling owes him money and he wants his get back. But
He
we did see
wants
the
his
Black Dragon form
money.
being used up. Yeah, he owes him money, man. He wants it back.
Yeah,
But surprisingly, Loki survives. It's a rare sight indeed.
I'm really
Loki
happy
survives.
Loki
But now
survived,
Ling
actually.
has the freedom to go engage onto the Hayabusa. Does use the Temples of Blades. Oh, Fury caught in a very bad position. Ling does manage to get the kill. But Rika using that ult, Faramis with the ult just in time. That Netherrealm coming into clutch. A flicker as well as a dart. Oh my days! Virus absolutely whips that flicker, but does manage to get the penalty zone onto the Dragon Boy. Unfortunately, that does not result in a kill, forcing Dragon Boy to use that ultimate. So a few decent amount of ultimates being used up and a few decent amount of spells being used up. Both these teams are exhausted in terms of resources. What do you think about that play that just happened just now?
Yeah, I think I. Let's see. Okay, so the Terizla used this ult, which could have. He probably could have saved it because he missed and he only got Yuzhong.
Oh,
But oh wait, hold on. What just happened?
an
Wait.
absolute decimation.
I think I
Absolute
just saw him ult
decimation
and
there in
then
the mid.
he. Okay, that was crazy.
Crazy is it's an understatement. But one
Um,
thing I want us to look at is kind of the items that they have here. Fury not opting to go
let's
for
see.
that Sky Piercer, a traditional type of item we've seen on most Hayabusa players, just straight up penetration as well as the Malefic, which is kind of surprising to me because they don't really have that much defense when you actually look at them, right?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let's.
Is is all that
Valentina got
is all
anti.
that penetration really necessary? But so you just want to pile on the pressure onto the Valentina. Loki's having a
Yeah.
very, very tough time at the moment. But that's the type of game that you're gonna have when you have two assassins, namely Saber and Hayabusa, just aiming for you. Right now, we're seeing a skirmish here at the top lane. It seems as though it's a 2v1, and the Terizla tankiness that I was referring to back in the draft coming into play here. Virus just kind of zoning. Oh my days! But in the
The Saber
meantime,
is gonna be a
Rika does manage to
problem.
get a kill onto um yeah. What do you think? Just give me your
I think
opinion of the game so far and how
I
it's
think
unfolding. Who do you
OTM
think has the advantage?
has to.
Oh,
Okay, right now it's GI for sure. I think OTM probably have to take
oh
out
my days,
Saber.
Fury.
Wait, oh my god. Okay, they got Hayabusa. That's really good.
Yep, that is
Okay,
really good.
Faramis? No? Okay.
Now go on, you popping off.
Okay. I don't think they'll be able to kill. the Yuzong. Yeah, there goes Rika on the saber. It's really the saber is doing so much right now. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's doing so much work. It's just
And the
absolutely deleting
Lunox,
everybody. But the
the
Lunox,
Lunox is
oh my
insane.
days.
Who
Go
do
on.
who do you think OTM has to like kill first? Like who do you think they have to pick off first? Because I feel like Saber is kind of being a pain right now. Either it's like avoid him or kill him. What
Yeah,
do you do?
that's. I think Saber is kind of the person that's like really a nuisance to them at the moment because you're seeing the type
Yes.
of plays that Rika is going for, just those suicide type of plays. Just let me get whoever I get, and if I manage to escape, that's a plus. But the amount of utility and map advantage it's allowing OTN to have at the moment, it's absolutely insane. They did manage to get the Lord. I think it's an enhanced Lord, if I'm not mistaken, so there will be a benefit to that. Um, so I think it's probably like Rika because he's the only one whose ultimate it's like a sure kill. You know, if he ults Virgil, it's a sure kill. If he ults Loki, sure kill. And if Daktizi does not use ultimate in time, that's also a kill onto him. So I think Rika is the menace that they have at the moment. But they do have a decent amount of wave clear, which is something that's surprising to me. But Rika in the back line here, but that Teasy, oh my days, escaped. So the sliver of
Oh my
HP, I'm
god.
assuming, because I think he's just. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, he did not escape for the sliver of
So
HP.
they're having
Two
a
deaths on both sides. I
2v1.
think that favors
Okay. Wait, oh, I thought okay, let's see.
GI at the moment because they do have the minions pushing. Yeah, it seems as though that map pressure is just piling up at the moment, man. You can just see how GI are utilizing their mobility because and yeah, I would just say mostly the ability to just be around the map everywhere, especially with my on the dragon, as well as Rika is doing a lot of damage and a lot of work here. But it seems as though we have something of a play going on. I think the Temples of Blaze was used, not necessarily sure who it was used on, but no kill secured and everybody on full HP. So maybe that was just a defensive Temples of Blaze. But Virus being engaged on by Fury, I think both teams are reluctant to throw out the use the flicker that will be something that Virgil will take notice of. But Fury, okay. In your opinion, who has been the best player for OTM? Because
OTM so
I'm
far,
kind
I
of
think it's
caught.
been the Ling. He's been doing really good, like considering everything. No roamer. He's been rotating really well. So I think on OTM side, it's definitely Ling.
Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. I think I might agree with that. But we're seeing Fury engage onto Daktizi. Didn't manage to get the kill. I think it's an account to maybe a defense item or two. Maybe also build an antique. Not necessarily. Yeah, so it's a decent amount of antique being built up here. I
Yeah.
think they're respecting Rika as well as Fury. In fact, I think they're respecting 75% of the enemy damage. Because also my on the Dragon Boy, on the Yuzong, right? I just like calling him that. Can do a lot of damage. But Rika hunting, looking. I think he's looking for
Oh
Loki.
my god.
He might use his
Okay.
ult here, and he does. Loki gets
Okay.
taken down, but Rika will die for that, I think. And he does. So it's a 1-for-1 trade right now. But oh, Fury getting taken really, really low. Forced Virgil to use that Tempest of Blades defensively, but we're now seeing another round being used up here. Lunox caught in a very bad position. That is a killing spree for Virgil, but now we're seeing the Black Dragon form being used up as well as the Petrify shut down for Fury as he does manage to get a kill back. So it's 2 for 2 right now. It's like it's a stale game, but oh, we're seeing a flicker ult from Virus trying to get
That was
Fury
really
right now, and
good.
he does manage to get the kill. What do you think about that sequence that we just saw right now?
Ooh, just yeah, everything happened. I think the Yuzhong did really good there, coming in and killing the Ling. Well, I don't know who killed Ling, but one of them did. And the Terizla alt flicker was also really good to get the Hayabusa.
Yeah,
And now they're getting
I
Lord.
thought he was
So
gonna miss.
okay, but
I
Rika's
actually thought he
man,
was gonna miss.
Rika's in the bush. But okay, it's good that Terizla is checking the bushes. I think if they get this Lord, it can like the game is gonna turn around for sure.
Yeah, but you can kind of see, not having a marksman or what it does to a
Yeah,
team
it
because they are
for
struggling
sure.
to take down this load. In the meantime, Ling is doing a bit of wave management, and I think Rika is hunting for that Ling. We might see something there
Oh my
and
God.
Rika does manage to get a kill, and it will not be traded back. Lunax does manage to get a kill onto Loki, but will get punished by Virus. But the load is there for the taking, and Fury does take it. Virus got in a very bad position. Two members hunting, searching, hoping to get a bit of HP back, but
Ooh.
oh my days, that
Okay.
hammer. That hammer
I thought he was gonna
almost
survive.
saved him, but unfortunately he goes down. Yeah, I thought he was going to survive as well. But right now we're seeing 4v1 right now, the Lord and three very
Okay, Saber is really popping off this game.
determined.
I wasn't
I was
sure
about
about
to
the
say
Saber pick, but
three
wow.
very determined people. Yep,
Yeah, okay.
that's the first game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first game.
Wow.
We have for you there, that was GI versus OTM.
OTM, yes.
Um, Chanel,
Yeah.
Chanel, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your
Wow.
thoughts?
Okay, when it was the draft, I really thought the draft was going towards OTM just because of the Valentina pick and the Terizla and the Faramis with the Ling. It yeah, pretty crazy, but because of the Rika was there just picking off Valentina and Ling. Yeah, that happened. It was, but they played good though. Game itches, they played really good.
They play really good, but
Yeah,
I think you were mentioning when
Hello.
they picked up those
Hello,
three
everyone.
picks, especially the Terizla, the
Rika.
Ling, as well as the Valentina. I think those were three really good picks. Oh, Rika,
Yeah,
here,
Hello.
the map
Hi.
your
hacker.
saber was insane.
I promise,
I
guys, I
doubted it
was
at
not mad.
first, but that was crazy. That
Yeah,
was
yeah, I was
actually
expecting them to
insane.
pick the Ling, right? That was the idea. But
Ah, I see.
yeah.
Mind controlled.
Anyway, I promise I was not map hacking. I put my PC on my desk and then I went to go and lie on my couch. That is exactly how it went. If you don't believe me, then I don't know. But yeah, how
Well,
was the
well
game?
played.
How was the game?
That was insane. That was insane.
Cool, cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought that was a demo draft because you
Yeah,
guys pressed
he
start by
kept saying it's
mistake.
a demo. He kept saying it's a demo, and
I
I'm
kept
like,
saying it
should I
because I
tell
was like,
him?
no way they're gonna play a 4v4. Like midway, I was like, okay, these guys are serious. Okay,
I can't believe you
but
only realized midway.
yeah, I genuinely realized it midway because I thought maybe they're gonna wait up until the 5th minute or something, maybe the 6th minute, and then surrender. That's all I literally thought,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that
Okay.
didn't happen. So I was like,
Anyway, thank
everything I
you.
just said up until then.
Okay, thank you everyone for covering for me there. Ari, I think we are ready to go into the next game. Hopper 7, who's playing? Let me just double check.
It is me.
Oh, it's you? Okay, that's...
Yeah. I can stop the stream,
The
right?
Yeah,
cameraman.
you don't need to stream. I've switched over to my stream now. So, awesome. Is it Rose? Oh yeah, it's alopecia versus control defeat. Okay.
Indeed, it is.
Alopecia
Um,
days. Oh, it's alopecia versus what?
Versus okay, so it's team alopecia versus control alt defeat.
at what time?
Now,
Oh,
in
okay.
fact, we're
Right,
very late.
right now.
In fact, we're very
Jeez,
late because that 4v4 took longer than I thought I was gonna.
But you guys
David
are
just played
really
beautifully.
well.
Actually. Yeah, really well played from both teams. Honestly, the damage from Hayabusa was crazy on Terizla when they were chasing through turtle.
All right.
So tanky as he was, right?
The HPG region was
No, wait.
amazing. His second still gained
And Rika
lots of HP
charging
back.
into Link's jungle. as they were hunting
Rika
him.
flickering and ulting, doing whatever he can to get that Ling. That's crazy. Ling can't clear CC that easily as well. So
Yeah.
okay, time to go into the game.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
so
go.
Wait,
Let's
we
go.
have
excited
to. We
about
have. Should.
Vetti's in game.
You guys should
Yeah,
probably leave the voice chat.
Yep. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry everyone for that weird game. Both teams somehow did not have their fifth member. Weird enough. So either way, we're now back into the thing. We got control defeat versus Team Alopecia. Let me just ask them about their heads or tails right now.
Oh, are you in the lobby?
Yeah, I'm in the lobby. Do you want me to stream it for you? Oh wait, what's happening with my?
Maybe let me try. It's almost 8. You know what? Some of us have very bad Wi-Fi. I think this is where I cut off.
Oh
Or
right.
maybe just one more game.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you need to go?
Yeah, maybe just one more game.
Oh
Nah,
why?
maybe you can stream it for me.
Oh yeah, I'm just having problems with my audio real quick. Like heads for team control defeat. Tails. Okay, what's happening with my sound on my thing? Give me a. Oh, I know. I think I know why. Because it's my. Oh, yeah, because my voice chat on game is on. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay. Anyway, guys, how was that? How was that first game? Did you enjoy that? I had some illegal kills. Some definite, not some kills I was not allowed to have, but they happened anyway. What is happening to the other team? Just making sure we got Ruby and Zushin from Gambit. Okay, there we go. Ruby, Zushin, Ling, and Julian. All right. Ready up. All right, Avery, you ready for the next game?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, we are back into Kon-Rikka Marketplace Day 3. Going to have our teams here. It's going to be Team Alopecia with the first pick over on Control Alt Defeat taking second pick. Give him 1 minute, bro. Okay. Well, I guess. Okay, we're gonna give Hachiman 1 minute here. Just so we can get some things done. Also, I was not map hacking. You guys can't prove anything.
So
All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna get into the game here.
Your team is banning.
We're gonna have the Ruby, Ling, Zushin, and Julian, I believe, as our bans. So those bans are out of those heroes are unpickable.
it does get really difficult to kind of remember those bands, the way the band system is structured. But it will be interesting to see the type of bands they go for. The Hayabusa taken away immediately. Very, very annoying hero to go up against, especially in good hands.
As we've
It'll
seen
be
last
interesting
game,
to see
right?
what the
Like, damn.
response is.
Yeah, like Fury kind of popped off last game, bro. I was kind of surprised. But yeah, so
I was more
definitely.
looking at the saber. I was more looking at the saber.
Hey man, it is what it is. You know, when they pick a Ling, you just gotta slam that saber, bro. Anyway, looking at the picks coming through, we're also gonna see the Zark getting taken out. Obviously, Chocolate Pie is gonna be a bit sad that Kagura is also gone. I know that Lost Kai also plays it, so that's taking out 2 heroes out from 2 members here, basically, with that 1 ban. Also, the Carmilla also taken down. Oh, but Roger is the one left open in the pool.
My mission is to protect
Raja
lives.
and Hylos, man. So kind of goes to show you, man, that they had basically our band system has 4. No, it's not even 4. It's somewhere around like how many is it? Is
10.
it 6
It's 10
bands?
bands. It's 10 bands.
Just before the game even starts, and there's still so many OP heroes left to be taken.
Well,
But,
yeah, but
the
there's
Hylos is very good,
8 heroes are taken out of the pool, yeah, and then they obviously have 2 more bans, and then making it 10 bans after that. So, and yeah, there's still so many heroes that are just left, as you said. It's kind of crazy. This game is currently quite unbalanced, I'd argue.
Disposable by design.
But either way, we're gonna have the Valia being picked up by Chocolate Pie, as well as the X-Borg into the Hylos and Terizla. I really like this pick. If Guido can play it.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
Your team
Yep.
is
The X-Borg is a very, very annoying pick for tanky types of compositions, because all his skills just basically counter what they try to do. He can just easily dive to the back line, and he can also peel off some of their tankiness. So that I think that is a very, very good pick. But as well as the Valier, you know, Valier is very notorious for having a niche type of playing style where it's very, very viable against these type of tanks. So people like Set, these Set type of heroes, Terizla being one notable. But we are seeing the Valentina being picked out here.
What was left
What do you think about the Valentina? Oh, Vexana,
The
sorry, not Valentina.
Vexana, yeah. I think it's interesting. I think it's usually quite a good pick just to pick into anything, right? She does pretty much everything a mage wants to do. A lot of burst damage, a lot of CC, a lot of AoE abilities. But this is arguably the one game I don't like it. I feel like Roger sort of can maneuver around her spells quite well. X-Borg doesn't really give a damn. You know, you can just use that Lost Insanity. And then, you know, the Valia, he can purify stuff that she's going to throw out. So this is the one game I don't think I like it.
Yeah, and especially seeing the type of battle spell that she's gonna take here, you know, taking that purify, you won't necessarily have that dash. You won't have that dash available in case maybe a X-Borg or a Valier managed to just skip over the front line. But we are gonna see a Noland being picked up here. Seems as though the Noland and the Roger in the jungle are very famous. I have been seeing it a lot, especially in these MPL games. But it'll be interesting to see how it's played out here. But right now we are hovering over a carry
I've been
and
waiting for
a
too long.
Lolita. I like the carry here, but what do you think about the Lolita? There's not really
Lolita
a lot
is-
of projectiles.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Lolita would be pretty insane. I feel like Lolita is, well, I don't feel like it. She is, in fact, currently the highest win rate here in the game, from Mythical Glory and above. So
Yep.
it needs to be.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But I'm just saying, like, towards the draft that the Gambit's team has at the moment, because they don't really have a lot of projectiles or a lot of things that the Lolita can, you know, bounce back to the enemy.
There's no Lolita. So.
Yeah, I was saying in terms of it being a good pick.
Oh, right,
but what
right, yeah,
we
right.
do
No,
have
no,
is it
no,
does
no,
look-
I mean, yeah, there wasn't that many projectiles, but obviously now that the Ixia has been revealed as the last pick, it might have been a good pick. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have the Belleric instead here coming through. I feel like it does okay. It's definitely gonna
Oh,
do that area denial that Nolan might struggle quite a lot to get through. However, I feel like they won't have the hardest time trying to reach the back line. You know, they got a pretty decent front line on the side of a team control defeat. Excuse me. You know, the Hylos and the Terizla. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens. If we're talking about drafts in general, I have to go with the side of Team Alopecia. I just love their tank killers. They've got enough jump for the back line, and they've got some really good area denial for this carry to sort of maneuver around.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
yep, definitely. One thing I also did take
5
notice of
seconds till
is
the
that
enemy reaches the
Laskoi,
battlefield.
he has
Smash them.
the Master Assassin as well as Inspire on a carry.
Oh my god. No, well,
So
the Inspire is actually not too bad. I've been casting a bit of North American tournaments. They've actually been picking up the Inspire, right? It's actually a great way to sort of, camp a bush. You know, when a tank comes around, even if a tank is just checking bushes and stuff, you pop that Inspire, pop the speedy light wheels, and then they just blow up. So I kind of like that. I like that strategy a bit. I'm not.
but you kind of have to accompany that with a bit of like lockdown, because otherwise people like Hachiman on the Terizla as well as Busi on the Hylos, they can kind of work around the Inspire. I have seen it a few times, but we are seeing a bit of rotation here to the Lethal Wanderer. Chocolate Pie taken relatively low here.
Okay, no, it looks like just both teams are sort of playing around right now. Obviously, Nolan's going to be taking that blue buff a bit late. But Astro is also quite low on levels here. A bit of an interesting thing. Not going to be able to get that lizard. Gonna have to retreat for now, as Nolan should be able to clean it up and get that level 4. So we're looking at a bit of an advantage generated by Gambit here. Let's see what he can do with it.
Yeah, and Astro, man, he's not even level 4 at the moment. Hasn't even taken the red buff, so that is a bit of a delay in terms of jungle. But at the top lane, we are seeing the Expo versus the Terizla. Expo kind of winning it out at the moment. Sorry, the Terizla kind of winning it out at the moment. But we'll wait and see how long that takes. A bit of rotation from
Oh yeah, I mean a
Team
huge
Alopecia.
rotation. Honestly, there's 3 people chilling in that bush here, but we are going to see 2 people coming in from Team Alopecia to do the defense. A nice pushback coming in from Chocolate Pie. Nolan, tries to go in here, but Sailor Neptune pops that. That vengeance is going to be able to keep her alive. I think it is. I mean him. I don't know why it is. Anyway, we are going to see the Roger coming in with the Lycan Pounds. It's going to be a double kill for the Nolan so far. But Astro, I don't think he can get too much done here. They're all just so low, but they're kind of impossible to kill. So yeah, control defeat, taking a great fight.
Yeah, that was a wonderful ultimate by Gambit, man. It kind of caught me by surprise. But one thing also to take notice of is that Astro is a bit behind in terms of level. Gambit already has that level 4, and I thought they would have tried to rush this turtle a bit faster than they have, but nevertheless, I think it will be a free turtle. I don't see how Roger can even go there, let alone contest.
Yeah, there's no contestation here. We are looking at, just as I said earlier, right, that advantage has been generated out by Team Controlled Defeat here. So it's Team Alopecia. They're on the receiving end, I'm pretty sure, most of this game. We are going to see the carry coming in. Maybe use that true damage against Bussy Popper. Not doing too much, right? Early game, the carry, sort of tickles the Hylos. It's all about that late game with that. Obviously, he's going to have the Inspire and that Golden Staff. That's when he needs to be really careful.
Yeah, that's when he needs to be really careful. But right now, I just want to take a slight look at, the emblems that they have at the moment. The carry already has the Swift crossbow building towards that corrosion site. But one interesting one is Gambit. I think he's building towards that Sky Piercer, because he does have the Fury Hammer, but doesn't seem to be the focus that he has at the moment. So I think
this is a pretty standard build for assassins these days, actually. Well, not most assassins, right? But here's like Nolan and let's say Saber. This is the standard stuff. You go brown boots, you go for the Fury Hammer, and then you go straight for that Sky Piercer. It's such a great early game sort of combo.
He has picked up that Sky Piercer, and it kind of shows how novice I am in terms of playing assassins. I just go straight for the Sky Piercer and hope for the best. But right now, we are seeing an invade at the top lane. They had forced Guido. Yeah, I sound like an American trying to pronounce South African names right now. But Guido did use that flicker for protection, but oh days, Chocolate Pie used that ult a bit prematurely, and he does get taken down.
With the loss
And the
of
full
sanity
rapid fire being used up here.
comes through, doing quite a lot of damage onto Bussy Popper here with that HP damage. Oh, but there it is! The big set coming in from Rose. Actually, I was shit talking this Vexana pick, but that caught them straight off guard, allowing Gambit to clean up their couple goals.
No, man, I think your worries and concerns about the Vexana pick were valid, but it's only if they use their skills after. I think Alopecia, right? Alopecia is the one with Roger. I think they use their
Team
skills
Alopecia is the one with Roger,
Yeah, they use their skills way too early, man. Like all the skill sets or the type of draft that they have is more of like counter engage. You don't really want to be the first one to make a move, and I think because they did that, that's what allowed for control to kind of take that. But right now we're seeing a bit of an invade here at the bot lane. And I don't really see a lot of use in that. We did see a few ults being used up here and there, but nothing came from it.
Yeah, we are looking at quite a big invade coming down onto this bottom tower here, but the backups here, for now at least, scouted out by Chocolate Pie. There comes the full barrage from the X here, zoning out Salem Neptune. Lost Koi wants to get a little bit of damage onto this Hylos, throwing up the speedy light wheels, but it's starting to tickle. That ability needs to scale a bit more than to be a bit more useful here. But here we go, Hylos coming in with the glorious pathways, actually managing to zone them quite well. Nolan doing a lot of damage, but might be taken out as well. But has the dashes out. Look at the double kill coming in though. As Astro might be able to clean up the Nolan, but starts to get away instead, fearing for his own life. But that's their first kill for Team Alopecia. But this Nolan is really just slamming them down.
Yep, a first transaction into the bank for them with that kill. It kind of does give the XG a bit of leeway to roam around as well, because we're seeing that the torrent was taken down. Also in the top lane as well, the torrent was taken down. So I think that was a 1v1. Kind of mentioned how the X-Wolf might win, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So credit to Hachi, man, in terms of how he's playing this hero at the moment. But yeah, man, team control just absolutely dominating the game right now, but we are seeing a penalty zone as well as a glorious pathway being used up. Astro might get the kill, and he does onto... Sorry, Gambit does manage to get the kill onto Astro. Sorry for that confusion there, but Hachiman goes down in return. So it is a jungler for EXP. What do you think about that fight, man?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like going on to Rizla there was a bit of a mistake. They do get the kill in the end, which is definitely a bonus. But we might see a bit of a kill here. Oh, look at that damage coming in from Lost Koi. Does get the kill onto the Ixia. But talking about the trade, I definitely don't like that trade, right? Even if Hachiman is quite, far ahead with the 0-0-5, and making him 0-1-5 is definitely a nice thing to have. But that's slowing down Astro's game, which is really not what they want.
Yeah, it's really not what they want, especially considering the level advantage, the gold advantage, as it's slowly creeping into that 4K gold advantage. But he does manage to take the blue buff at the moment. But oh my!
Oh, he's gonna pay for it, I think. I think it's a glorious pathway. I don't think there's any escape for Astro right now. It's gonna be that Sky Pierce coming in, but Lost Koi is fighting his life out right now, getting controlled up by that Vexana. Man, it's not looking good for Team Alopecia at the moment. Nice penalties are off the mark, unfortunately, but Guido should be fine as well.
Yeah, that 1v1 there at the top, but it kind of goes back to the concern that I had with the carry. I know he only died like once, but seeing as how much like Peel and straight into the backline type of fighters that they have to the side or control, I think maybe a Flicker or maybe a Purify even would have been better in this situation. You don't necessarily need the Inspire all that much. You need a bit of survivability, because carry's damage doesn't really matter if she's not alive to deal damage.
Yeah. That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument. I think you don't like the carry does need to be a little bit more careful about how approaching this game. Obviously, with that Inspire, needs to play a bit more like proactively rather than reactively. As we are looking at Gyro is getting his HP bar taken out, the Faraga armor completely bursted down by that Nolan. If we look at his items right now, he's got 60 stacks on that Sky Piercer with the double penetration items finished up. Anyway, here we are going to see Carry doing a lot more damage to the Hylos than before. He needs to sort of back off. Yeah, they need to respect this Carry space a little.
Yeah, but that Vexana ultimate just kind of used up just to make sure that they back off a bit. But I'm kind of curious on something. Maybe it's just like I'm not really aware of this, but when you take down Xbox like Foraga Armor and you have Sky Piercer, does the Sky Piercer proc on
I
the
think
Foraga Armor?
I think it does proc actually, but it doesn't give you a stack.
Yeah, I just saw it and I was kind of surprised at that. I didn't think it was like 2 HP. I just thought it was like something above. So
Yeah, I think it's the
it's
same with
really
Marsha
something
as
to look
well. I
out.
think it procs on the last thing there, but it doesn't give you 10 plus 10 stacks.
I am genuinely surprised that it procs, but right now we are seeing team control with a bit of load control here. They're utilizing their spacing and the type of heroes that they have to just zone out Alopecia and not allow them an inch closer towards this lord, and they do manage to take it. So it's still a base lord, but it is a lord nonetheless.
Let's have a quick look at the items here. We are looking at the highlights with the Dominance Ice and the Thunderbelt. Dominance Ice actually is the best item to counter a carry, right? The slowing down her attack speed is just so important in order to be able to survive. Oh, we are going to look at the big damage coming through though. Hylas barely has enough HP. He's going to finally go down, but there's the full barrage doing tons of damage with the Nolan also coming in to deal that stuff. Is going to be able to pick up a kill for himself as well. Almost level 15 on this Nolan here. Definitely steamrolling over the side of Team Alopecia right now.
Yeah, but 1v1 here at the bot lane, but Hachiman does manage to survive that. Oh, it still surprises me, man. It still surprises me. That Sky Piercer on the Foraga Armor still surprises me. But that did allow Control to take down the top inhibitor turret. So that will be a huge demographic advantage, so to speak, for them. So I think that's a load well used.
And to see Rose, it's just such a so scary on this Vexana right now. I completely take back what I said about that here in the draft here. It's working so well. You know, it's good control. Now that I think about it, it's very good control to zone out the Belleric, right? He doesn't really want to be taking shots from that Eternal Guardian because I don't know if people know this. The Eternal Guardian, the mini lord, actually does % damage. You know, it's a tank killer.
Oh, okay. Bit of trivia.
Okay, here we go though. Belleric coming in. Maybe wants to use that Wrath of Nature right now, but we are seeing the carry dishing out the damage onto the Hylos, but she's out of position here. It's going to be Legendary coming in from the Nolan as well, but Roger cleans up the backline as well. It might be a bit of a trade happening here. In fact, it's a trade benefiting to the side of Control Defeat.
Control or Alopecia? I'm just.
Oh, I mean Alopecia. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I mixed up the team names as well. My bad. Team Alopecia definitely preferred that trade.
Definitely. It seems as though it is coming back. That Inspire carry will start to count for something, but the trade-off is, as I mentioned, you're probably gonna get a kill or two onto like a Hylos or Hachiman on the Terizla, but because you don't have a Purify, and because the penalty zone is still a thing, the stun on the Hylos is still a thing, the full barrage from Ifya is still a thing, you're just gonna keep getting caught out in very bad positions. So I think that's also something to look out for. But it seems as though Alopecia have the advantage heading onto this second or enhanced lord.
Yeah, no, they definitely have the map control here. It's going to be difficult for Team Alopecia to go in, right? Because they have that area denial tank setter, right? Not really a jump in setter. Oh, but look at this damage coming in from the carry here. It's going to be Hachiman forced to use that flicker. But even with those blood wings, I don't think he's making it out of this one. He is going to trade his life for the Lord, which is not bad, I think.
Not bad. It is really good, especially considering that he made some of them use their battle spells, their ultimates. Maybe it won't be those ultimates or battle spells won't be available during the Lord push, so they might trade off and get a torrent or two. So I think it's a wonderful trade. I'll take that trade.
Okay, we are looking at this sort of situation now. Hachiman should be up in about 10 seconds. So if they freeze up that top lane, he might be able to join in for the fight in just a second. So they do need to freeze up lanes just a tiny bit, giving space for their Terizla to join the fight. However, I feel like this is not going to be an end game situation. Just because Lord is coming in a bit early, they might be able to get towers, but you know, if Team Alopecia can play it safe here, I think they won't lose their base.
Yep, they won't lose their base, but it seems as though they're not manipulating those waves evenly enough.
Oh my god,
They
that
do
Lord!
give. Yeah,
That Lord has disappeared, dude. I guess Lost Koi must have used his ulti. It looks like he did. That's not going to be available for this next fight.
if they will even be a fight, because I don't think Team Alopecia want to force this one. I don't think that's where their minds are at the moment.
Mhm.
So that will be a wasted Lord, basically.
Yeah, and the speedy light wheels are back up. So I mean, that's cooldown is so short. Yeah, they need to back off on the side of controlled defeat here. You know, reset, get a nice, some map denial, freeze up some lanes, reduce farm for the enemies, and take the Lord and try and win. But this high ground defense coming in from Team Alopecia is really, really scary, right? They've got that Wrath of Dryad, they've got the carry just pummeling in, so their front lines aren't going to be so frontliney in the end. So I'm really just looking for like a big Vexana set into a full barrage. That's what I'm mainly looking at to break this high ground for the side of CAD. I'm just going to call them CAD.
Yep, as well as a penalty zone to kind of add that icing into that cake. But also, I also want to take notice of the items that they have at the moment. But it seems as though we have a bit of a skirmish, that Eternal Guard being dropped down, as well as the penalty zone from Archie-Man. With the response, Sailor Neptune does use that full barrage. But that full barrage does manage to get a few members down. But it seems as though Expo is the one that managed to get a kill onto Hachiman. But he is low, does have that immortality taken down, and it seems as though no one from control gets taken down, and so the advantage keeps pushing towards this side as this game
you mean that no one was lost on Team Alopecia actually? They did lose the immortality on the export.
Isn't Team Alopecia the one with the horse?
No, it's the other way around.
Oh, it's control. Oh,
I mixed up the names earlier. Now you did. That's hilarious. Okay, anyway, we are looking at the fight coming through. I mean, the Belleric sort of just chilling there, looking at scouting there. That's the best person to go in and take that. The Eternal Guardian has been dropped, so we're now looking at a situation where that's no Eternal Guardian for the team fight. But I still think they definitely can't approach this Lord that easily, if I'm being honest. We are going to see that Nolan going in with the Fracture, going to be able to take down that Faraga armor. As I mean, I don't know how they approach this on the side of Team Alopecia. I mean, they could attempt to go in with the Wrath of Dryad, but the carry, oh, there it is. That's the carry coming in with the Inspire onto Hachiman. Is he going to be able to live through those speedy light wheels? No, he is not. We are looking at the Belleric as well, doing a nice set coming through. The carry is doing so much damage. Could be a double kill coming in. Going to maybe get a triple kill here. And the Wind of Nature comes out from that Ixia, but can the carry do it? No, she gets taken down. That's a triple kill for both marksmen, as it's just Chocolate Pie left for the defense. But oh no, Xbox.
Also, the export managed. The export ran as soon as the fight started, but that kind of goes to show how good Team Control, I think I'll call them that, Team Control were in setting up their map. They, although they did lose in terms of that fight, maybe it was even, depending on how you want to view it, because of how they structured their minions, they did manage to take down all inhibitor turns. So I think that is advantage to them. That will give Team Alopecia something to worry about. Will the minions be pushing, or will somebody try to go for a split push, try to end? So that will be playing on their minds, as we might see another Lord dance here.
Oh, look, I like this item pickup by Chocolate Pie here. It's got the Wishing Lantern, so now it's going to be doing that extra % damage onto that Hylos. It's going to be ever so valuable. But we are looking at the engagement coming through here. Look at Bussy Papa is getting bursted down by that Wishing Lantern. This is what I'm talking about here. Here we go, the fight begins here. Lost Insanity comes through onto the backline. Ash Cheesy, actually has that sustainability to maybe keep itself alive right now. It's going to be a shutdown though from Chocolate Pie onto Ash Cheesy right there. That's a good kill to get. Astro might be able to get the kill onto Rose here. Gonna try and get in, but with that one basic attack should be able to finish the job. Astro running for his life, but it gets taken down by the Fracture. As once again, it's just Guido there to defend the base.
It's just Guido there to defend the base. He keeps surviving these team skirmishes, which is a good thing for Team Alopecia, because if they got wiped out there, I think they would have ended. But right now we are seeing that Hachiman trying to force.
Is he dead? Oh my god. He just died. He might, I mean, if Gaida didn't jump over that wall, I think Nolan was also dead. Nice base defense.
Yeah, that was a very nice base defense, man. And it had to be nice because if he didn't, that is a game ender.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know why.
also-
I feel like Gambit could have just run in with a Terizla there, you know, gotten the Xborg's attention, and then one of them could have just hit the base. But a little bit of a, you know, miscommunication, I'm pretty sure, in that situation.
Yeah, a bit of a miscommunication. And it seems as though we're back to where we started. The minions keep pushing. The Lord is on the side of control. And it seems as though Team Alopecia have to play catch up in terms of the map and just pushing out the lanes and everything. But it sounds as though they have a bit of fight with them. Something I did mention is the carry. It's just oh my days.
Carry, dude, look at that tap. Just as you were saying it, the carry just shredded through that pony, man. There's no living against the carry in that situation, unfortunately. Nolan might be able to try and get a snipe here with the retribution. He's going to attempt it. Gambit, can he do it? Hachimani might be able to come in with a penalty zone, but oh my god, I missed retribution. Doesn't matter though. There's going to be Chocolate Pie taking down the Lord right there. Hachiman, oh, actually, on the back lines right now, it's going to be a shutdown onto Astro. But, and Gambit gets out, but that is going to be the Lord coming in from the side of Team Alopecia. So, you know, it's a trade.
Yep, it's they did manage to take down the Lord, but with two members, especially their most important members, not their most important, but very important members for them being taken down. That kind of does give the advantage towards control, because they will be able to clear this out rather quickly and force a team fight here. But it seems as though the carry card in a very bad position. Did use that speedy light wheel, I think, but all that vengeance from, say, Neptune is just absolutely broken right now.
Oh man, it was such a good defense, right? They had the team fight there on the side of team control, right? They had the numbers advantage, but as soon as that Wrath of Dryad came out with that vengeance, as you were saying, they just had to get back.
Yeah, the HP just dropped drastically, and that defense. I think we're in a game time, man. I think we're in a game time. We're gonna have to wait for a mistake from any one of these two teams. But oh, the carry lost core using a pretty decent amount of using that battle spell as well as the ultimate to get the kill onto Hachiman.
Oh, but another Wrath of Dryad comes through. It's beautiful. But a lost Insanity as well, committed by the Xborg, doing that % damage onto Busy Popper here. Not gonna be able to live, I'm pretty sure. Gets taken down by Chocolate Pie. Needs to be quite careful of that full barrage though. Almost gets taken down by that as well, but he has the immortality. Just came off cooldown here. A 3-for-1 trade, but I don't think they can get too much done with that other than just defend their base.
Yeah, it's just base defense after base defense after base defense. But I think it's been around 5 to 6 minutes and no turrets after the base inhibitor turrets have been taken down. So it kind of goes to show you where the heat map of this game is. We're just playing on Alopecia's half, man. They're just playing housekeeping. Let's clear the waves. Let's try to create an advantage, and everything is just piling onto them.
Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on here. I didn't need to say something while we have some downtime on the game right now. If you're watching, all of you, please consider liking and subscribing. We need to get past Waylander. He just took over by like 50 subscribers. Hey, listen. Waylander is my brother, but hey, he can't have more subs than me. All right, not possible.
A bit of healthy competition here. But make sure you support both channels, but specifically this one because I'm here and I'm getting paid. So make sure you support. But yeah, man, it's a wonderful game that we're seeing here, man. It's a wonderful game. I think the deciding factor will be maybe a mistake from any one of these two, from any member here. But we're seeing the retribution being used up by Astro. I think that would give the green light towards. Oh no, even Gambit used the retribution there.
Oh man. Yeah. Both retries taken down, but it is going to be Stella Neptune going down first, right? With that Sky Piercer, it does that percent execution, so doing about 700 damage coming in from that Nolan with that Sky Piercer finishes off the job. Unfortunately, Gambit doesn't know how to chain rifts, so not going to be able to take down the Lord as fast as I would. Haha.
Okay, a bit of a flex here.
No,
it seems as though they are zoning out really, really well. And I don't think the Raja had the retreat. Oh, Yeah, I think he just got it now or something, but I don't think he had it because they did use it on bot. Um, that is a very big load marching down on them, especially without having Sailor Neptune and the Vengeance and the utility that offered. I think this might be the decider here, man.
Oh, look at that damage, dude, with that wishing lantern. It's so great. Onto the Hylas, right? It's just such a good tool to pick off that HP slowly and slowly. Okay, here he is. This could be the last fight of the game right now. Let's see if the base defense comes through in this situation. The Lord, it's in the base right now. It's that Evolved Lord, so if they group up with it, it's going to be doing a lot more damage. Here we go. Oh, look at this Belleric. It's actually going to be Astrid getting taken down first. That's not a good start for the side of Team Alopecia. The base, it's wide open. They just need to be able to get it down a little bit forward. And there it is. Control Alt Defeat is going to be the one. Are going to be the ones going forward and knocking out Team Alopecia from the Kon-Rikka Marketplace.
Yep. Control team. They just deleted Team Alopecia. Unfortunately for them, but fortunately for Team Alt Control, I think you said that's the name. They really played it well. They managed the game well. They managed the map well, and I think the advantages kind of kept piling on. Unfortunately for them, they just had enough steel in them to kind of close that game out. But yeah, that was a very interesting game, man. A very fun game to watch and to spectate on. But yeah, what are your thoughts, bro?
No, yeah, I mean, that was definitely a very fun, as you said, to spectate. 25 minutes exactly, by the way, game duration here. I feel like the story of that game was that Team Alopecia had the late game always. It's just that the advantage generated by this Nolan and other members of Control Defeat sort of just hurts their advancement, right? Even if they had the late game, they had the map control for the side of Control Defeat, and that's what mattered the most in this sort of situation.
Yeah, yeah, man. And it kind of shows how these small advantages, when you take them, whether it be early game, the mid game, wherever you take these small advantages, whenever and however you take them, they kind of pile on to your credit. And I think that's what helped them clinch that game. But yeah, that was a wonderfully played game. But as the story goes, on to the rest, and we'll see what happens next.
Yeah. We are going to go straight into the next one. I believe it is going to be the Fields versus who's this? Casper's Ghosts.
Okay, at least names that I can can actually recognize.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, just waiting for for them to get out of their custom lobby.
Yes, and while we do that, let me make sure I'm not burning my food because I'm cooking right now. Be back.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, we're hella behind schedule, I'm not gonna lie, so we gotta. Yeah. Kagura is banned, Jinx, unfortunately, for chocolate pie. Okay, I'm gonna go and shout at Fluffy's team to get in here. Just give me a sec. Waiting for Casper's Ghost, right? So that's Madness's team. Let me go WhatsApp him. Okay, well, we'll be right back, guys. I think we're just waiting for both teams to get in Oh wait, no, okay, wait, no, we got teams coming in. We don't need to take a break. Looks like it. When is Samara playing? Right now, I believe so. Oh my god, can you guys not realize that you have to leave your custom lobby if you want to join? Like, come on. Like, look, if you're in a custom lobby, you can't like immediately come into the another custom lobby. Jinx, if you can get a tournament lobby, that would be amazing. But if you can't, do you have one?
Yo, yo.
Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, I thought you meant tournament lobby. You're just hosting a tournament. I see. I misread that one. Sorry, Jinx. But yo, Avery, what's up?
Nothing much. Just a black man burning his food,
Okay.
as is expected. But oh wait, Irons, is it AP Bren SA?
Sorry, what?
Because I haven't seen like members. The team on the right.
No,
Irons,
that's the
Samo-
fields.
No. I mean like his actual team.
Oh, yeah, they changed. They went to AP Bren. That's just some fanboys.
Yeah, I just haven't seen them like in a while. Because I remember AP Bren SA. I just came in like one tournament and then they just left. Just haven't seen them ever since.
Can I upload the comms of the teams? I don't know an easy way to do that. It's like I'd have to be in like in the voice chats and record their Do you know what we could do? Is we could, for the finals, I can set something up like that. I'll hire like 2 people to go into the voice chats of the grand finalists and then like record their comms. That could be quite a cool idea. I'll try and organize that then.
And maybe an interview afterward
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that.
with the winner and the loser. We must interview the loser as well.
I mean, it's always a bit weird interviewing losers, but maybe they'd be down to do it.
You must interview them. Bring them on.
I mean, at the moment, we're looking at a 4v5 situation.
Maybe you can just add a bot. I know there's a setting where you can add bot some way, so you can just add a bot in there. Shady.
Is Shady on the team? Oh, that's gonna be a spicy game, dude.
I'm seeing he's online. If
Yeah,
it's Shady.
Also, I am gonna be kicking Fluffy.
Which team is Fluffy in?
He's in the field. He's the captain.
I see no Fluffy.
He's right between us.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So
I
there's
don't
one
know if
person.
the captain is allowed to watch the game like that. Oh, okay, there we go. Goodbye, Fluffy.
Oh, so he's the captain, but he's not playing.
No, he left. No, he left the lobby. So.
So who are the 2 remaining people from the field?
So it's just
right?
Isla
Fields?
and it's Isla and Shady that needs to come in. Isla is just calling him. Oops, I accidentally invited Nabs.
I'm seeing that Shady's actually online.
Yeah, we're just waiting for him. Early away went.
You know what they say, fashionably early.
Fashionably early, yes, that's a great line. I don't know if you know this, but yeah, you were confused like why Vixana is a tank killer, but did you know that Phobius is also a tank killer now? Aerie? Okay, Aerie's gone. He must be cooking.
Sorry, I went to take care of something. But you said Vexana is a tank killer.
Yeah, Vixana is a tank killer, and Phobius is also a tank killer.
They deal percent base damage.
Yeah. The Vixana does the Eternal Guardian basic attacks does percent damage, and Phobius
Yeah.
his enhanced basic attack does percent damage, and his ult also does percent damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never actually read the patch note on Phobius, so that is something new to me. But we're gonna see an Angela and a Ling, man.
Angela Ling, Roger Ruby. Yeah, some standard combos getting taken out of the pool. All right,
So
guys, well,
Samara's
stay
made.
tuned, please. We got in 2 minutes. We will begin, even if it's a 4v5. So stay tuned for this lovely match coming through.
Lovely match indeed. Lovely match indeed.
I just message
So I'm
Shady on
wondering,
WhatsApp.
who's the captain for the other team since Fluffy was for one?
Casper Low or E-Madness.
Oh, that's E Madness.
That's E-Madness, yes.
Oh, okay. And these guys change their names every weekend. Be back.
All right. Unfortunately, it looks like Shady's not going to be able to make it. Someone tell Moonton to know Thunderbolt. Honestly, dude. Like, I feel like Thunderbolt's just like stupid. I think it's kind of stupid.
I heard you say something about Thunderbolt.
No, I was just talking about what Circuit's saying in the thing. But either way, we need to begin. Like, I can't. Like, these guys need to ready up. Their time is up. I mean, you guys are seeing this. I'll give them 1 more minute. Ah. Fuck. Okay, I'm just chatting with Iman or something. I'm still waiting.
Mercy minute is up.
Okay. Most minutes up. GG's. Okay, Casper's ghosts, unfortunately, are out. It is going to be the Fields taking the win.
So no game.
Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, that's going to be another win. Well, it's not going to be. Well, it is going to be a win for the Fields right there.
Yeah, that was a wonderful game. Did you see the retry from Kon?
The retry.
Did you see the rotations? That was a wonderful game. The best one this year.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
So many
hold on.
outplays.
I just need to make sure who's playing next. Oh no! It's not. Oh, I pinged the wrong person. Oops. Oh, no, oh, sorry. Wrong person. Wait, playing this. So we're gonna have AP Bread versus just checking.
Oh, OP Bread.
6P laners. 6P laners.
I'm surprised you allowed them to take that name.
So it wasn't a DQ. It was a forfeit from Casper's Ghosts, giving the Fields a win.
Is that an upper bracket? Is that just part
I think
of the
that's a
upper
lower
bracket?
bracket. I think that's a lower bracket game.
So that means Casper's out of the tournament.
I think so. Yeah.
That is rather unfortunate.
Head.
They should bring out the whip for Shady.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shady can't let them down. Not gonna lie. We might need to take a break. Their match was only scheduled for 9. So we might need to just take a bit of a break here. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll be back when the guys are in the lobby. Their match is only scheduled for 9, but we might come online a bit earlier than that. So we'll see you guys at quite soon. All right.
pulling up.
Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. We are just going to do the coin flip real quickly. Okay. Chemical's very happy that he got first, the coin flip win there. Oh, where is my game? There we go. Okay. What's up, baby? What are you saying? You might want to get out the player slot.
Like,
There you go. All right, Roger and Valentina taken out by Optimus.
this is an exaggeration. But
Are you good, Ari?
no, I am not. Oh no. Okay. I literally saw my thingy on red. Not red as in red. Red as in my network is bad. But
Oh,
it seems
shit.
as though it's fine.
Okay, okay.
Oh shit, indeed.
Anyway, we are live here. We're gonna go into the game here. It's gonna be the XP laners once again,
Oh.
just like last tournament, versus this time AP Bread coming through right here. We should be able to go once everybody readies up.
That's Balloon? Isn't this the player from last game?
I'm sorry, what?
Casper Lou. Isn't this the player from last game?
No, that was Casper
The one
Low.
that
This is Casper
Didn't
Lou.
play. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Roger, Julian, Chip, and Edith. Okay. Let us begin. All right,
Your
so
team is
obviously
banned.
AP Brain are probably the favorites to win this tournament going in here. Their team seems to be the most scary, and people have argued. So that's sort of what the thing is right now. But let's see if this XP laners can take them down.
Still waters run deep.
Your team is banning.
As I've lost area again, but it's fine. I'm just sorting something out on the side as well. Hold on. Been a bit of panic.
So which one is Albany Bread and which one is XP Lane?
Albany Bread. Albany Bread is on the right side. XP Lane is on the left side.
Alright. So Hayes and Jinwoo.
What does the AP stand for in the so you got Albany processed bread? Is that what it is?
Your team is
Hopefully the
banning.
game is not as dry as that joke.
Alright, dude, alright.
Okay. I'm just joking. This is though we're gonna see that Ling and Hayabusa band out. I think it's a respect band towards Yami. If I'm not mistaken, that's more than likely the jungler for them. So a bit of respect band to him, but we are gonna see that high loss being teased here. It'll be interesting to see if they actually commit to that pick. What other pick could they go for? I think the Rogers also available, no?
No, Roger's not open. He was banned out in the lobby. Roger, Julian, Chip, and Edith. not being able to be played. Yeah, Valentina was left open. They changed bans, so they can pick that Valentina. I guess it's Twinkable, right? Well, no matter what mid laner this guy plays, it's always scary.
Your team is picking.
Never. We'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. You did say the Julian was banned, so I was thinking maybe the Julian was the side of our piece of loaf here. So, but we are gonna see that Vexana being teased up here. It did really well in the last game, and I think a lot of how or why rather it did so well is because it played towards its win conditions. The enemy team didn't necessarily have a lot of dive, but so early within the draft phase, I think the XP lateness can maybe come up with something there. Just maybe somebody who has a bit of dive, we can just target the Vexana. But we'll have to wait and see how this plans out. But we are going to see a Kufa here. Kufa, very good hero against the likes of Benedetta or any dash types of heroes. What do you think about these? What do you think about the first phase so far?
I can't say I like. I mean, the Kufa could have, been waited out a little bit. I feel like. They maybe could have gotten more value out of this pick. Now they're going to be feeling a little bit against going for dash heroes. Interesting ban Yin actually taken out here. Don't know why they did that, but maybe they just started fooling around a little. But I do like the Valentina. Obviously, I think it's gonna be able to take down this Eternal Guardian at this point now. Quite a valuable spell, but the Vexana can also have a pretty decent time. Is a nice sort of disengage for the Kufa as well. So, the draw is not too bad.
Was not banned out.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know why they banned Roger. They're the best. The hero is already banned.
I think they forgot as well. So yeah, our ban system still needs a bit of work, but we are seeing the Master being picked up here. I expected Average Joe to actually pick up the Ixia, and in due time, I mean, as expected, he does. So it seems as though this hero is a comfort pick for our Average Joe over there. Now we have the last pick. They do need a bit of dark. They do need somebody who can just target the back lane, because a front to back composition when you're facing against a Ruby as well as a Hylos, I think it doesn't necessarily work to your advantage. But they pick up the Alpha.
Oh, I like this pick.
Instead.
I like it.
Okay, seems as though you'd like it. I personally don't like the Alpha into any other jungler. If you're not going up against like a tank jungler, I have questions against it, but I have been proven wrong in the past. Maybe this will be one of those cases. However, which draft do you prefer? Just off the basis of what we see.
I think team fight's pretty self-explanatory here. Well, that's debatable, right? Twinkable, if we can take the Eternal Guardian or something like that, then they can maybe turn the team fight a little bit here. But if we're looking at the Eternal Guardian, the Ruby, the Ruby stuns, and the full barrage coming in from the Ixia as well, I think it's going to be a bit difficult for them to take these fights, just because Alpha sort of struggles in those situations. But Alpha's all about that early game pressure. When there's not 5 people together. So I feel like Yami if he can like really just make this advantage, I think it's going to be really difficult for 6P laners to be able to play this game. That being said, though, Average Joe, he's going to have a nice time against this Moskov.
Yep, but that only is the early game. We do know how good the Moskov is in the late game, but it seems as though Average Joe is going to go for a bit of aggression here, and it's taking Kaspalu rather low and just zoning him out, so that is something to look out for. For now, both these two teams are rotating towards the lethal, and Hate needs to have free reign. He does get the retreat on it, but in the meantime, Chemical just taking a few hits, and yeah, it's the type of aggression I expected so far, but we are seeing an invade here.
Chemical with the Revitalize though, managing to out-sustain Jinwoo right there. Hazy also wants to get a little bit of action for himself. Yami getting taken down quite low. It's actually going to get taken down. First blood goes to Kubo as well. It's going to be a double kill onto Jinwoo. Damn, it's Vexana, dude. Kind of popping off. Triple?
Double kill?
This could be a triple, dude. I'm not kidding. Basic attack down. That's effectively a triple kill right there. Okay.
to go. Yes, it kind of confused me a bit there. But yeah, it seems as though Victan is taking this advantage in the early games, and the rotation seems to be all structured towards the marksman. It seems as though Hayes is waiting, biding his time, but unfortunately, or rather, he decides against it, just opts to go for the turtle. As we're slowly heading towards this first turtle, who do you think has the advantage, so to speak? Because I still think XP laners still have a very good team fight oriented type of draw.
I think the Bennett should have a better time retroing, if I'm not mistaken here, especially with that ulti. Oh, but it's gonna be Yummy taking the retribution down there, nice and easy. There's Eternal Guardian onto the back lines here, Chemical on the front lines. In fact, taking down quite low, but has that revitalize to keep himself alive. Kubo almost gets that first skill revenge strike by Terizla, but lives through it. Hazy will be the one to get the kill, and the one and only kill actually onto Jinwoo. So I don't know.
So essentially, it's a one.
This game still feels like a bit equal, just because of Alpha. It still has that early game potential, right? It's this hero, once he comes online with that war axe, can just be such a scary hero. So I feel like if Yami just gets that timing soon, he can really turn the favor of this game.
Yeah, he really can. But I'm kind of surprised with Tinkerbell taking, during that team fight. I thought maybe you would take an Eternal Guard because, it's a set potential type of thing, but it also gives you that big fella right there that can just zone out the enemy team if need to be. Right now we're seeing Average Joe, a bit of dominance in the gold lane. He might get the kill.
Oh my god,
well,
I missed
and
that one.
He does. Cascaloo.
Oh my god, two glorious pathways coming
pathways.
through here. It's gonna be Chemical almost out. Oh, he
No.
gets it. He's just gonna barely make it out of there, but Kubo is actually the one in a bit of danger here. Oh, but has a Turtle Guardian here with Hazy with the big damage with the Electo. They take down Yami. It's 6-0 on the scoreboard right now. No one would have thought this would happen.
Pickle just survives off of that battle spell. I keep forgetting. Revitalize. Thank you. I don't really see it being used much in our SA server, but it seems as though some people are taking notes. Chemical with the 1 HP survival, and that does give 6P laners a very hard time, a very hard climb to come back because they are down in gold. I think around 3k gold, as well as kills, as they haven't registered a single kill at the moment. The rotation kind of mirrors that. They are falling behind. They're not making any plays. They're just reacting to what AP Grid have and what AP Grid are doing.
He might be able to get this done here. Gross pathway, but it's actually going to be Hazy the one that gets it, but gets taken down. Asford is going to be the killer in that situation. Chemical on the front lines here, going to try and get something done. Jinwoo, he's also getting taken down quite low with that pulsing damage from Chemical. It's going to be another kill going to the side of 6P laners. Man, they're really just winning these team fights quite convincingly. But just to elaborate on that Revitalize, right? Revitalize actually works very well in Hylos. That's because he has the highest HP in the game, right? He has the highest HP pool, and Revitalize heals by the percentage. Also increases your HP healing. So pair it along with your ult. You're just healing insane amounts of HP back.
Enough. It's because in my ranked matches, Hylos is always banned, so I don't really have much experience with it. But also something we did not take notice in that is that Average Joe won out again against the Moskov in the 1v1. Did manage to take Torrent as well. So this is a very, very fed XG. I think maybe when we look at the builds, it seems as though he does have that corrosion sight, and I think he's building towards maybe an anti-heal. So that will be something to look out for. But there is a bit of a skirmisher in the blue buff.
Yami is going to be the one taken down first. I mean, this Eternal Guardian, we saw it last game, right? It's just such a strong CC lock, right? Here, like Alpha is really gonna struggle because, as I said, it's that team fight situation. The early game's kind of finished. Ayami didn't really hit his timing before it was necessary, but here comes the Tyrant's Rage. It's not gonna connect as the bouncing ball comes out as well. It's gonna be Hazy taking down the kill, and Chemical goes in with a glorious pathway. No fear coming out whatsoever from the 6P lane. Is here. Asford is gonna be the next victim of this onslaught here. Hazy just barely making it out. Man, this is going to be another free turtle.
Yeah, they all survived. That is crazy. And the fact that I think the Moskov had an opportunity there to take down the Torrent in the bot lane. Fortunately, he did not use that advantage. But now we are seeing something again. in the mid lane, man. That alpha, I kept, I remember saying it during the draft phase. When you're going up against tank, a very tanky composition, it kind of does work out. But when you're going up against a very front to back ish type of composition, it doesn't necessarily have that much value anymore. I understand taking it for the Ruby as well as the Hylos, but it seems as though the advantage that we're looking for was not carried out.
But there's Chemical with that Revitalize. Look how tanky he is, man. He's gonna live through that. Did they use like 4 ultimates on this guy?
Bro, it's just crazy what's happening. Average Joe in the bot lane.
Oh, I missed that one again. Oh man, sorry about the cameraman gap, I guess, but oh my god. Average Joe taking down a tier 2 tower.
Yeah, man, that Sea Helper that I was talking about coming into clutch at the moment. Also, the Ixchia's passive is just absolutely broken. I think he's building towards that Malefic Roar. So this Ixchia is online at the moment. Man. Online, and it's probably going to take Moskov a few more items to catch up. So I think AP Bread have more than just a slight advantage right now. They're just controlling the map. They haven't even lost a turn, which is actually crazy considering how the game has gone. And only 1 kill to their name. And the fact that the Hylos is not one of those is just crazy to me.
But as I said, right, AP Bread, they are the favorites going into this match. So, these players are very scary. They've been in this situation many times. It's totally possible for them to have a comeback still. As I said, their team fight potential is not as good as 6P laners, but it's definitely possible, right? If Jinwoo gets a nice set with the Tyrant's Rage, or if the Vexana ulti is stolen by Twinkabell, it can mean bad news for the side of 6P laners. Here we go. We are going to see Average Joe missing out. Oh, nice flicker. Dodges out the Tyrant's Rage here. Is she going to be able to fight this Twinkabell? Yes, she will. Moskov could have the angle to take down Average Joe, but doesn't find it. Needs to start running away, as it's now a mega kill coming through for the side of the 6P laners here. They should be able to take down this middle tower with absolute dominance so far.
Yeah, absolute decimation. It's an absolute decimation. I think you kind of confuse the names, or maybe I'm confusing them. But Jinwoo's team is the 6P laners, right?
No. That's AP Bread on the right side.
Okay, that's the Brit team. So I was confusing them at first, but nevertheless, I do think you're right in your assessment. It's just I don't think Tinkerbell has to take the Glorious Pathway. I think that's just a useless ult to take in this type of scenario. I think something that would be more worthwhile or something of more value is that that Guardian, man.
Yeah, the Guardian, or even the I'm Offended, dude. Like, I think I'm Offended is also a very strong spell to steal. Just a combo with a flicker, you can get some really, really good sets with it.
Yeah, but also have to get really, really close, and I think he's kind of Tinkerbell doesn't really want to do that at the moment. He is playing a bit passive, so something like a Eternal Guardian would be a lot more safer. And a lot more practical, considering they have a Terizla as well as a Kufa who can actually make the set and jump into the back line. But we'll have to wait and see. Seems as though 6P laners are the ones with the Lord. They're trying to force it, at least take down the turn passage, and I think that's the objective of this push at the moment, and it seems as though that objective is reached. But as we take a look down at another fight.
Okay, here comes the fight. There's some beautiful full barrage coming through. Again, the Glorious Pathway not really doing enough work at the moment, as the Eternal Guardian is now just tanking the tower shots. They're going through the backdoor protection, but it is in the mid lane. It's wide open here. Moskov, he's just tickling this Hylos, man. He's like saying, not doing any damage whatsoever to this big pony man. As Ixia is going into the backlines there, gets the Monster Con to the Moskov. It's going to have to pay for it though, but the base is wide open. They can start ending with the penalty zone. It hits onto the Natalia. The game, it can end right now. It's going to be the last attack. AP Bread are actually the one getting taken down in the upper bracket match here. No one expected this.
I saw the alpha, man. I expected it.
Oh, true. You were right this time. That
was a very hard watch, man. Okay, no, not really. That was a fun game. That was a fun game to watch. It's unfortunate for AP Bread. Yes, it's unfortunate for AP Bread that the type of composition they wanted to go for, the type of draft they tried to build towards, and the type of rotations just wasn't aligned with the type of heroes that they had. I think also another thing is Tinkerbell kept taking the glorious pathway. When you have Benedetta's ult as well as the Unoffended, even the full barrage to an extent, as well as the Eternal Guardian to take, I don't think the glorious pathway is the ultimate you should take, and it doesn't give your team enough value. You're just making them faster, basically. So to me, there's other ultimates that you could have taken in that, as well as the alpha pick. It wasn't necessarily the best one they could have went for here, because once you go in with a spear of alpha on alpha, you stuck there. You either get a kill, you either get an assist, or you die. And as well as a Jinwoo on the Kufra. I think you've mentioned it, but if they just waited it out and maybe picked up the Kufra in the second phase, maybe they could have forced the likes of 6P laners to maybe ban out a few roamers just while you have your set thing, or rather while you have your tank there set on the side. But yeah, that was wonderfully paid by the XP laners. I'm just going to call them that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. For sure. Yeah, congratulations for taking down the tyrants so far of the tournaments at this point. But now they'll take that title for themselves, right? They proved themselves to be very scary, very strong. So now they need to keep up the pressure for next week. Anyway, we are just waiting for the end game and Control Defeat. They're going to be playing once more tonight for the final game here. And yeah, and we should be into
How many
our
matches left?
Yeah, this is just the one last match here.
All right. It's who versus who? Give us a rundown.
3 versus 1? 2 versus 2? Yeah, no. Me get me Osprey so far. Tails coming in from Rose. Let's flip this coin.
So what teams are gonna be fighting now?
So this is going to be Control Defeat once again versus Endgame.
Oh.
Endgame, like the Avengers. Endgame.
Yeah, but the one before them, it's Endgame versus who?
Control Defeat. Again.
Oh, Control. Oh, okay. I think this is a lower bracket game.
Yeah, this is a lower bracket match. Yeah. The last match was an upper bracket. The AP Reds still have a chance to come back here.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I thought maybe you were gonna do like a best of 3
That'll
into a
only
best
be
of 5 final.
that'll be a best of 3 finals. No. We don't have enough time for that. I've had a suggestion from Fluffy to rather do group stages, but I've never been a fan of group stages, dude. I think for small tournaments, I think group stages work very well for big tournaments, but for small ones, I'm not the biggest fan.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Because like it's used to like shuffle the teams that are actually good and those that are just there to fill up the numbers, so to speak.
All right, we're just waiting for them to choose first or second pick here, and we should be able to get into it.
Anything else speaking?
Okay, they're gonna choose first pick.
In these type of scenarios, who do you think has the advantage? First or second pick?
I think in this meta right now, first pick is just so strong. As he said before, like even if there's lots of heroes banned out, there's just so many meta heroes currently. You know, it's three junglers are incredibly scary, which is Ling, Hai, and Roger. And then there's also shit like Hylos, and there's you know,
As
there's
well as
Charizards.
while you're still on the junglers, as well as the Julius.
Yeah, Julian
the
as well,
Julian as
right?
well.
And then you got really strong mages this patch as well, like the Zark and the Jhin. I think first pick is just a lot better. Right.
I don't know. I think maybe second pick because you have like 2 heroes into a counter, so I think maybe.
Yeah. So maybe, well, I mean, yeah, maybe you pick second pick and then you don't ban out too many meta heroes, and then it leaves a lot for you. Yeah,
You
yeah.
ban out maybe those adjustable heroes. Say you leave like a Ling and a Hayabusa, and then you leave out something else. Maybe Ling, Hayabusa, and Roger. They have to pick one.
Yeah. True.
And then you just go Roger. And then I think about the draft phase way too much. Let me not spaz
No.
out.
This is it's a good way to yap. And just bridge the time a little. Okay, so we have our bans here. It's gonna be Zarsk, Roger, Zushin, and Carmilla.
Zushin and Camilla. Yeah, so those mages have literally. I'm saying that nobody wants to go versus a Zushin or a what's his name, Zask at the moment. These mages whose name starts with a Z, they're just OP at the moment.
Yeah, true. And like, are there any other heroes that start with Z? Let me check.
Yeah, I can't think of one.
Long Schlong? I don't think Long Schlong is part of this tournament. So... Is there a hero that starts with Z other than 2? I think there's not, eh?
I don't think there's any.
So just pick a hero that starts with Z and win the game. That easy.
That's the new meta. Z
Yeah,
wins the team.
Z meta.
Z wins the match.
Z meta.
Ah, Zilong. Okay,
Long.
Zilong.
Ah, okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe. Just one hero just absolutely threw our theory out the window, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But just hypothetically, if you were to see like a Zilong being played, where do you think you would fit the most?
I think
Jungle,
XP lane.
EXP?
I think XP lane is the best place to put him. I don't know if you know this, but he's actually not that bad. I think there's a way to actually play him in XP that works quite well. Is you skill first in lane, and that actually resets every time you kill a minion. So you can clear the lane insanely fast. So what you do is you go into the lane, you kill all the minions really fast, you get level 2 very fast, and then you try and get first blood like that.
I think you're missing a lot of steps that would
What am I missing?
that from happening, but
Well, like since you clear the lane so fast,
a
like
lot of steps.
you've cleared the lane so fast, so you're gonna be level 2 while the enemy is level 1, right? So you have like a decent advantage.
He's not a very fast wave clearer, man.
He
'Cause still
is.
has
I
the
don't know what
basic
you're talking
attack
about. He's like
component.
one of the fastest. He can clear lanes insanely fast with that second skill reset. Right, you don't need to agree with me. It's fine.
Okay, to each. I'm just saying, since you're gonna be there trying to clear the lane, it's not like the other EXP lane is just gonna be watching you.
But that's what I'm saying. He clears it so that he really does clear it that fast.
No,
that he can just do it in front of
that's
their
what I
nose.
agree. That's what I have to disagree with. You clear it so fast that the other guy can do nothing but just watch. No, no.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna watch, but you know, it's just you attack him, but he's busy clearing, and he's gonna clear it pretty fast. So
Now we understand why Rika is a jungler main. Now we understand. It's a very, it's a very suited role for him. Apparently.
okay, okay, I like. Okay, we got some caster trash talk going in here. So it's all good. Well, let's
I'm
change the
just saying,
Let's
man,
change the subject. Let's change the subject here. Area. We're just waiting for our last member of Control Defeat here before we start. I have allowed them to have until 40 past 20 to 10, just because the match was scheduled at 9:30.
Oh, okay, okay. Fair enough. Fair
Maybe I
enough.
should have made it 5
So
minutes
who's
time, but anyways,
who's the person we're waiting for?
I have no idea. Apparently they're on a call.
Maybe they're discussing strategies.
Yeah. They're just talking to what's his name? They're talking to Kyrie on. They got Kyrie on speed dial,
Yeah.
just saying, hey, I got this big match in South Africa. You gotta tell me how to do this.
Maybe Coach Yeb. Coach Yeb is there.
Oh yeah, true. Mobazane.
That's the last person you should be going to for drama.
Milo. Yeah. Milo.
That's the best person you should be going to for drama.
Yeah.
And a zone. So, I'm assuming you know some of these players, man. Run me through them. Like,
Yeah. So
who do you think is a good player? And who do
So
you think
Supermab and Jolteon, both members of Dark Harvest, my new squad, very good players. Supermab, very good roam. Jolteon, very good gold lane. We got ARW, ARW and ADHD. I'm not too familiar with. But Saint Johan is a pretty good player from obviously the Saint Dynasty. If we take a quick look at the other team, Control Defeat, they got Rose and Gambit, right? Two members of 1 HP, Yalla Skip or whatever you want, whatever their name is. Yalla Skip. The couple goals for sure. And Boosty Popper from GOD, not too familiar with him. And then we got Hachiman from Echelon 1, my ex-squad captain.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes. Now I see who we were waiting for. The marksman.
Okay, it looks like we can go.
Wait, didn't you guys play against? Who did you guys play against?
We played against wait, I don't know. OTM, I think. One trick. No, what?
Your team is
No,
banning.
was it? Yeah. We played against OTM. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The gay bitches.
Yeah, that's my team. Gay bitches. Yeah.
Still waters run deep.
That's
Your team is
that's the
banning.
team. We are gonna see a Ling being banned out. A very, very strong hero at the moment. But so far tonight, I think we've only seen one Ling game,
My
and
mission is to
it was on the
protect
losing
lives.
team.
Is
So
banning.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Saber is meta. When Ling and
Saber is
Hayabusa
meta.
meta, that makes Saber meta.
Your team
Yep,
is banning.
yep, definitely. But again, those two junglers, man, just being banned out. Nobody wants to deal with them at the moment. Kind of goes to show you how OP they are. But on the side of, damn it, I forgot their name. They did
Control
ban out the
Defeat.
high list. Yes, Control team, Control Delete.
Well, defeat.
Control-
It's not delete. It's defeat.
Experience the euphony.
Your
Control what?
team is picking.
Control Alt Defeat.
So Control, right? They did ban out
Okay.
the horseman.
Yeah. And Grains, interestingly enough, I don't know what this pick is, but I mean this ban is, but maybe they're scared of Saint Johan picking it up, but they do sneak up that Julian. I can't remember what the lobby bans were. I'm not gonna lie.
少しでも多くの善人が
Zask, Zushin, Camilla, and
Roger must be, yeah, Roger.
wait, Chip is available.
I think Chip's available.
Oh my days, the Chip is available, and
Let's
it
see if
hasn't been
team
picked out.
picks it up. Yeah, yeah. Wasn't Ruby banned?
And
Who said
and
there are
it's
no
been
shortcuts
picked.
in life?
Okay, I'm going to look at the
Invented one.
bans real quick. Hold on. I forgot.
Yeah, it's Roger, Zushin,
Oh.
Zask, and Camilla.
Oh, okay. So yeah, these picks all legal.
Leaving out the
Yeah,
Chip,
not bad.
man. Leaving out the Chip is crazy.
Yeah,
But
Chips in
that's
the
what we
pool.
have. That's what we have. That's what we have. And it seems as though they're gonna respond with the Terizla. Who? Wait. Just a quick question. Who do you think can really match up against the Terizla in the EXP?
I think.
Wait, no. Camilla was banned, no?
Oh, well, yeah. Camilla's banned. I'm pretty sure, right?
Well, I guess these bans don't matter.
No, they do matter. We're gonna have to reset here. I'm gonna tell everyone. I just want to double check before I make any decisions. Let's just talk to captains here.
May the world come to life.
Your team is banning.
Can you like help me confirm it?
Yeah, sure. Let me.
I'm just looking through back on the stream here. I don't know if you remember. I just want to.
Yeah, just leave it to me. I'll confirm quickly. Rika
Gaze
going on
upon the
YouTube.
Your
edge
team
of the
is
void.
picking.
Strike first and without mercy.
Your team is picking.
Now Kai enters the scene.
Okay, here I've got the right place on the
Be
stream here.
ashamed for not
I should be able to
trusting
find
yourself.
it.
Your team is picking.
Okay, Zask, Roger, Zushin, and Carmilla. Yeah, Carmilla's banned. So okay, we're gonna have to redraft it.
Let's get this over with. I'm starting to get bored.
Well,
I'm just a quick question. How do we equalize it?
we're just gonna
since
have
we
to. We're just
know-
gonna have to redraft. We're just gonna have to redraft.
Yeah, but how far is the redraft gonna go? Because
I don't
obviously
know.
the Chip and the
I think we'll
Ruby
just
has
have to
been
do a
picked
full
out, as well as
redraft,
the-
honestly. Like, it's just
okay. A full redraft as well as like new bands or I don't know.
yeah.
Welcome to
Yeah,
Mobile
it's just gonna have
Legends.
to be that sort of situation. I think they can. I think custom lobbies you can surrender quite quickly. So
Smash them. All troops deployed. First blood.
okay, Hachiman doing the most so far. Make sure the game's over quick. I think it's 1 minute they can surrender in custom. I'm not too sure actually.
Is it not like 2?
I think it's 1 minute. Anyway, we are seeing some tomfoolery here, for sure.
Oh, okay, it is 1 minute.
Yeah. 1 minute in, we're going into a redraft. I don't like to do it, but I don't know what else to do here.
I think it's just a redraft up until. Personally, I just think
I'll
it
just
should
start.
just be like a redraft.
I'll just let them redraft.
Redraft up until the Ruby, man. or up until the Camilla was picked.
Yeah.
So it's going to be everything the exact same.
Okay.
Into a chip and a ruby, and then it's a carry on.
I don't know. That's like confusing. I think they should just be allowed a full redraft, honestly.
Okay.
I think making like we all need to remember what they banned and what they picked, and it's a little convoluted. Unless they remember. If they want to do it.
We want that far into
Okay. They'll do it. Let's do that.
Same picks, same bands, it's fair. But now here's the thing. Chip is open. Chip is open.
So they should. That's. You're right. It benefits control, right? Because they get that chip.
They can just power that chip. So
I mean, that was a mistake they made before the game. So it's fine. They're not cheating at all.
Your team is banning.
So it was a Ling and a Hayabusa from the side of End.
And then it was a Hylos and a Granger.
Is to protect
and then hopefully in the spirit of fairness we see a Julian.
Yeah, Julian and then Chip and Ruby.
And then Ruby. Then the draft just goes as normal.
Your team is picking.
Should be like that. Yeah, there he is.
Your team is picking.
Megumi. Did you watch Jujutsu Kaisen?
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
I'll take that as a no.
Sorry?
Did you watch Jujutsu Kaisen? JJK?
Oh yeah. I'm keeping up with it. I know also how it ends.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's great. Like how it ends through the manga or how it ends through the anime?
No, I'm just joking. The manga hasn't ended yet, but it is close. I think 2 chapters, if I'm not mistaken. 2-3 chapters left.
Okay.
So I have seen it. It's a very wonderful show. I highly recommend. Okay, I don't highly. I just recommend.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, I'm not. I think JJK. It's like it's a good anime. It's a good anime.
Yeah,
it's not
good people.
Good people. It's not. I wouldn't call it the main revolution of our time. Yeah, I wouldn't call it.
Fair enough. But for now, we do have a revolutionary pick with the Aurora. A very popular pick these days. And for good reason, too. For very good reason.
I feel like it just does a good job of just controlling people up. Just because it doesn't really have the best amount of like setups done. So you do need to pair it with a setup done. Like this Chip and Ruby though. So this Aurora's gonna have a pretty decent time playing into this game. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know about stuns because the second skill, the first skill freeze, as well as the ultimate. For me, it's quite a few things. But we did see a Leslie ban. I don't know about that ban, man. I just think that's a wasted ban. There are other things they could have went for. In terms of banning them out, as well as the Lunox, or the Vexana too. The Vexana, they could have been banned out because you don't know how a Vexana would do up against this composition. But it seems as though the Lunox will be prioritized at the moment. Now, I'm interested in seeing the gold lane. I think Irithel.
No, there's no way.
Your team is picking.
I don't think Irithel would be that great into this team here. I don't know. I think it would be not too bad actually. It's a bit weird, but they go for the safer pick. They're gonna go for the Claude, as he's gonna be Aries' least favorite pick in the game coming through.
No, not least favorite pick. I think there's
I'm just kidding.
There's moments where you should take it, and I do think it will struggle a bit here, but it's way more viable here than in the last game that we saw. I think it's way more viable here.
That's fair. That's completely fair. I feel like it, especially this game against the Terizla, right? He's got that true damage to knock that HP pool down.
Yep, against the Terizla, the Kufra, but more especially maybe somebody like a Loi as well as the Claude if he doesn't have that purifier. So I think it's more viable here than it was in last game. But I think
especially against the Claude, right? Because it's Alpha's ulti, Spear of Alpha. It's a very convenient stun, and it counts as a knockup, so it can cancel out that blazing duet whenever he wants, right?
Yep, it can cancel it out. So there's a lot of revenues for the Alpha to actually be good. But as we know, execution is everything. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. In the meantime, just looking at all the other picks, the Julian isn't okay, no. I was thinking, I kind of forgot that Terizla went to the EXP, but I thought maybe there was a bit too much magic damage because of the Loi, the Julian, and I thought maybe a magic damage dealer in the EXP, but that was not the case. But for now, we are headed into this game, and which team's draft do you prefer?
So if we're thinking about it, like logically here, I mean, this shouldn't be a way that you don't favor the side of control defeat, right? They've got this chip, they got the ruby, you know, they should be dominating here, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, you can't count out the end game here. You know, they've got some really good picks themselves, right? They've got this Lua Yi, who can sort of, you know, keep up with the pace of these map rotations that chip can provide. You know, maybe catch the chip off guard by, you know, just out-rotating him with that diversion. But also, you know, you got these sets that Super Map can do with this Kufra that can really change the tide of battle sometimes.
Definitely, man. It will just be up to whoever has the better trigger and the timing of that trigger. But also something to take notice of, Chip does a decent amount of damage, man.
Oh yeah, no, this hero does way too much damage, dude. For a roam. Oh my god, I missed out my cameraman gap again. Oh my god. Healing. I don't think I'd expect a Rui to die to Terizla this early. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I did not expect the Rui to actually be aggressive there. So, for Archman to die in that position, it kind of puts the team off, especially when you consider that in the first turtle you will need that Ruby to be level 4, and that may be stable just a bit. But oh, we're seeing an invade here, the bot lane.
Super Mab, he's going to give his life for this tower dive, but it should work out in the end. Saint Johan will clean up that kill. A bit of a rotation as well coming in through onto this top lane from the side of control. They are going to start this turtle. Should be a nice and free one. But the game right now is looking pretty even.
Relatively speaking, but it's straight all around, so it will be interesting to see what happens. But let's see that chip just giving map pressure all over. The buff was stolen, but Julian, oh my days, does get taken down.
Oh, look at that chip going in once again, man. Like, he's just such a menace on this chip right here. He's going to be level 4 as well at about 2.5 minutes. So he's going to be able to, you know, start with these shortcuts on the sides of the maps here. We are going to see the Blazing Duet coming down onto the bottom lane here. Jolteon, I think he does have that Swift crossbow. But again, cameraman gap coming into the mid lane. We are seeing a bit of an engagement here. It's going to be Hachiman getting taken down first with the shortcut coming in from the chip here. Here comes the Spear of Alpha from the shortcut portal. It does a decent job. Bussy Poppers just barely having enough HP to live. Yes, he does. As it's going to be a great trade coming through for the side of controlled defeat.
Yeah, somebody during a ranked game told me it's very painful as a damage dealer dying while your tank is watching, and that's exactly what happened there. As Superman could do nothing but watch as both his jungler and mage were taken down. So the advantage is towards the side of control, but I'm kind of surprised that the gold is still relatively even. Kind of goes to show how fast and how efficient the Julian is at clearing the wave. I mean, not clearing the wave, clearing clearing the jungle.
Look at this top lane again. It's getting so close. It's gonna be Hachiman taking down the kill there.
Bot lane.
Oh yeah, but also the bot lane, we are gonna see that enhanced chains knocking up 2 members on the side of control defeat. It's not gonna be enough though. Frigid Glacier off the mark, unfortunately. See here on Johan, he's trying to make it out. Aurora's basic attacks, but the Julian comes in with the enhanced sword. It's not enough to keep him alive though. I don't know why he went back in, I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, Alpha is gonna get that double kill. Oh, the lord! He used that BMI to go back in. Actually, I didn't even expect that. Super Mav wants to keep the engagement up, but does have to retreat. He's quite low.
Yep, definitely. But I'm kind of surprised here with the builds because we're seeing the ARW go for the Sky Piercer. I don't know about a Sky Piercer on
Yeah.
this type of mage.
I think it's good on her. I
feel
think
like that.
she does do like big burst damage that can benefit from the Sky Piercer. Oh, but then top lane here, Hachiman gets taken down by that penalty zone. 2v1 actually. But the shortcut, it comes through. Here comes the goons. The goon squad are here. And get a nice easy kill.
Yeah, a Friedrich laser being used up, so it's a utility being brought down, but that does give mad pressure towards the side of control as they control this space. It'll be very hard for endgame to kind of engage, especially without the EXP.
Well, especially without the jungle. Oh no, it is the jungle. Oh, he almost gets it. Good attempt coming through. Bussy Papa managed to get it out, but ARW can't get blown up by that Spear Alpha. As now it's St. Johann in a bit of danger. He used that enhanced thought to try and get away. He will. Oh man, it's looking like a pretty dominant performance so far by Control Defeat.
Yeah, man, it's a very dominant performance. And you know, when you have that low, you usually think you're gonna dominate these team fights, but with something against like a chip, it's really hard for you to do that because just one ultimate and the whole Doom Squad can just pop up in a moment's notice. Also, something to take notice of is Boosie actually went for the fleeting time, so he will be spamming that ult as often as he can just to.
He's gonna be popping those Boosies.
Yeah. Going to be passing that Boosie up and down. But we'll wait and see what happens here, man.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that. Anyway, we are looking at the bottom lane here. We are going to see the Blazing Duet doing a ton of damage onto Ash TG there. He's going to get blown up quite quickly here. He's going to be the shortcut. Get by Bussy Papa. The Jolteon gets hit by the Gambit with that Alpha. It's going to be a monster kill for him here. Frederick Base off the mark, unfortunately, but wow. They're really making uses of these shortcuts here. And he's going to have it up quite soon again. Top lane. Terizla? No, I mean, wait, who died? I don't even know who died.
Terizla died.
No, Terizla's alive. What?
But
was it Rose? I think Rose got caught up by
Super
Ruby.
Map died, sorry. Super Map died.
Oh,
I also thought it was the Terizla, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so confused. Anyway,
I think Terizla
weird penalty
cleared the mid lane. I think that's what happened. But Hudson got in a very bad position. ARW does manage to get a few stacks on that Sky Piercer with a kill. So maybe we'll see the benefit in just a few.
All right, here we go. This is going to be the last turtle of the game, I'm pretty sure here. Coming out with Spear of Alpha down onto ARW.
Forcing her to use that flicker.
Oh my god, cameraman diff once again. I'm trying to keep up here. But the Ixia gets taken down. Probably Blazing Duet committed, looks like it was. But there should be a free turtle coming in from the side of Control here. They did lose their gold lane, but they're probably going to lose that bot lane tower as well. So they need to sort of get some stuff done here, I'm pretty sure. But you know, it's only getting scarier and scarier the way this chip rotates, man. And like he's in his prime at the moment. You know, he's got the fleeting time ready. And he's ready to get some stuff done, like just like right now. Pops that shortcut, but the diversion's also bringing in the goons in from the other side of the map here. St. Johann's gonna take down Bussy Popper, finally taking him down. Blazing Duet doing tons and tons of damage here. Rose is gonna pop that passive here, but it's legendary for the Alpha at the moment. It's gonna be an enhanced chains doing that knock up. Not gonna be able to live through the engagement though, as Jolteon needs to run away. Pops the BMI, goes to the right side. Is he gonna be able to make it out of here? I'm not entirely sure if Alpha catches them in this bush. Oh, but the Jukes uses the right bush to get to and recalls out.
Oh, how did they? I'm left speechless, man. How did he survive? He should not have survived that. That was wonderfully played by Jolton. I think you've mentioned he's a very, very good gold laner and he's showing it right now. But Supermap and the rest of end game engaging onto Gambit. He's sustaining a bit, but unfortunately, more than just a few ults are used onto him, and the shutdown does go to ARW.
That's a huge kill, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is a very good kill, but I'm surprised that they are not getting any trades for that.
Shortcut comes through, but they are going to take down Bussy Popper here. It's going to be quite a clean sort of engagement right there, as the enhanced chains, that's sort of disengaging in general right there, but you know, end game, they've got some fire for themselves. They're sort of making some plays, you know, winning some team fights. As you saw in that bottom lane, right? That diversion brought in a few people as well. So there wasn't just the shortcut bringing in the enemy teams. It was the Lu Yi providing that same sort of utility.
I think the way back for Endgame has been seen and I have been utilizing it. If I'm not mistaken, one of the casters called it a protect the president type of draft where it's just Jolton and just focusing on him, just protecting him, making sure that he gets not only his farm, but he's also put in the right positions where he can act upon it. But right now, we're going to see him engaging the top lane.
Big damage.
Has managed or is taken down, but a double kill for Xgia, but is taken down by ARW. That's Sky Piercer. It's actually becoming a lot more useful than I thought it would be, man.
Yeah, I think it's not too bad on Lu Yi. It's just the first item. I don't know.
Yeah, I
the,
think the first item. Something else. But Johan here.
Yeah, Johan's getting gone on a little bit here, but he should be able to make it out nice and safe. I don't know if you know this, but freeze is actually its own type of stun, right? It's actually similar to. It's got quite a large prioritization of cancelability, right? It cancels a dead ult. It cancels anything that's CC immune sort of stuff. Oh, right. Oh, here we go. We are going to see it coming through, though. It's going to be freezing up two members here. ADHD is going to get taken down. Shortcut as well. Committed.
Yep, a lot of ults committed as well as that chip ult being put down. But I think that was just maybe to add a bit of layer of CC. I don't necessarily think that was just for the Doom Squad teleportation. But right now we are seeing that Control are really trying to utilize their map pressure with the chip here, just trying to synchronize the waves, maybe get a torrent or two, or just, you know, utilize the type of map pressure that they have here with the chip.
Mm-hmm. That's what somewhere where chip kind of struggles though, is that it's reaching high ground, right? That's where he sort of starts to get a little bit iffy because the shortcut doesn't really help that much when it comes to those sort of situations.
Yep, I think that's why they took the Ruby.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's the sort of hero that does.
To have somebody that can initiate when you get to that later stage, and you need somebody that can just pop in. But we are seeing Super Map going in.
Penalty zone was pretty good here with the Blazing Duets doing tons of damage, trying to get that Alpha taken down, but Jolteon has to sort of retreat for now, off that BMI. So far, it's looking good so far for well, I can't remember their names again. Endgame. That's the name of them here. But oh, look at the full barrage. It's doing so much damage. Double kill coming in for Ashteezy, but Jolteon comes in, gets the man fight with the help of that Wind of Nature, gets the kill. Oh, Hachiman gonna be able to get ARW down a little bit low here, making enough space for Gambit to finish off the job. Beautifully played.
Yep, a spear to the face. It takes down ADHD. Oh, sorry, it took down ARW. These names also, I'm not only confusing the teams, but also confusing the names of the players. If you guys are rewatching this, forgive me and my bad. But one thing I do have to take notice of is Jolton has been playing really, really well.
That's my goal name.
Yeah, surprisingly, Rika wasn't hyping him up for nothing. But like we've seen so many times, he's actually really playing well. That Mr. President type of playing style right now is working for them, as well as the chip, man. Just him being there is a nuisance because you know you can't split push, you know you can't attempt anything.
Although they're going to try something here. Shortcut comes through straight away, but here comes ADHD. He might be able to land a pretty good penalty zone here, but he doesn't have the flicker so far. Given Mad is the one to get taken down, and Hans Sword again. It goes in. This Julian's got no fear, dude. But it's not working out too well for Saint Johan.
Just jumping in, but he has managed to get a few kills into under his belt, so maybe it's a give and take. It's a give and take. But that chip as well as the Alpha working out well, man. So you see, Alpha is not necessarily a bad pick. You just have to pick him into the right type of composition. But for now, that this does give Control the chance to take this load. It will be a free load, and it will be an enhanced load. So maybe something for end game to think about.
I'm thinking about the end game.
Their end game, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, it could go either way, right? Jolteon, if he can really get those good sets along with Super Mab, I think this game can generally sort of be can be turned around. He's just picked up the Malefic Roar, so now he's going to be able to cut through those tanky targets like the Alpha, the Ruby, and the Chip quite nicely. So I feel like this game's still totally winnable for the side of Endgame. They just need to play it right. Oh, actually, I'm taking it out quite low here. It's going to be, oh, there it is. The Heart's Chains blowing up that Ruby right there. And this Alpha, he's getting, I don't want to use that word, but I was going to say that he got, he's not feeling okay. I was about to say some weird.
Oh my days, that damage.
Wow. That damage was pretty intense, bruh.
Bro, he just absolutely deleted Jolton. I think he had full HP as well. That might be something for Jolton to think about, man. Might need to go we might need to go for some magic defense, but to the credit of Control, they do manage to take down all inhibitor torrents, so the base is exposed. Oh my days, that damage.
Again.
That damage.
What is that? Yeah, kill the Aurora. Go kill her. She's doing too much damage right now. Here comes the shortcut. Not going to be able to use that Tyrant's Rage just yet. Hachiman comes in. He's going to try and get that front line for them to be able to end the base. It's wide open at the moment. Frigid Glacier lands, doing about half of Sirius's HP. Once again, it's going to be Gambit finishing off the kill here. Jolteon uses that Blazing Duet, but it's not going to be enough. As the game finishes with Aurora coming through pretty cleanly.
Yeah, man, and as Endgame meet their end in this game. Shit, that was that was a try. that was bad. To give the bad joke, but that was a very, very good game. And the MVP loss, as some people like to call it, does go to Jolton. He did try his best. He was playing really, really good. But unfortunately, when you give away the chip, you're just causing trouble for yourself. And also another thing, the Aurora, man. I did say in one of the games that I'm surprised that the Aurora wasn't getting picked out. I think it was just before the Vexana was getting picked, but the Aurora is a very good pick, man. It's a very good pick. She literally has everything. Survivability with her passive, more than a few decent stuns with the freeze from the Frigid Glacier.
Frigid Glacier, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Somewhere in between that realm, as well as that second skill of hers. So yeah, that was just a wonderfully played game from Rose.
But yeah, that's going to be it for round 2 of Kon-Rikka. Round 3 is coming next week. We will see you guys then. Congratulations. There's been some upsets in the brackets here. So we're expecting a very spicy round 3 next week, as I said. Make sure you are subscribed. I'm going to be a bit like, what's his name, Waylander a little bit here. Please, if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It really helps a lot. Anything else you'd like to say, Ari, before we finish things off here?
No, just want to thank everybody for joining us, and as well, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you show your support. Trying to unify the South African MLBB community here on this channel, so make sure you show your support, as well as for me. You know what I'm saying? Just say hi, and if any good players want a good team, you know, I'm creating my own, so you know, just pull up. But yeah, no, that's it for me. You guys have a great night.
Okay, good night, guys. We'll see you next week.